What should people watch for that might signal that they're starting to feel overwhelmed?
There's obvious signs of anxiety that people have. A fairly obvious one, which I do recommend that people do intermittently, is just stop watching the news. And I know that's harder than it seems because things change all the time. But
Right.
actually separating yourself, if only you take every other day or preferably every 2 or 3 days, and just don't follow the news, don't watch the news, don't go on social media, don't do other things. Those kind of brief holidays seem to be useful. Then there are some very straightforward tips. Is that one of the best things to deal with anxiety is exercise. It releases a series of neurochemicals that lower your anxiety levels. So whatever level of exercise you're doing, try and increase it a little bit. If you're not doing any, obviously a few minutes a day is a lot better than none. If you're doing some, try and increase it a little. And at times you would have spent perhaps doom scrolling or being on social media, do increased exercise. So that's the first one. Then there are a couple of other ones you can do. There's some tremendous resources online for cognitive behavior therapy and for mindfulness, both of which are really good tools.
We've talked about cognitive behavioral therapy in the past. There's lots of different techniques that people can get to. Is that something you really should consult a professional with, or are there some things that are pretty simple?
Exercise is one. The second is look up something called SMART goals, which are specific time limited goals that you try and do that really you don't need any training or professional help for. And the acronym SMART is what you can easily look up. Your question was, what should you look for to suggest that you actually need help? But in fact, there's a much larger number of people who have signs and symptoms who would benefit from exercise, cognitive behavior therapy, and mindfulness, who do not need a professional level intervention. These non-costing, non-time approaches, the exercise, the online CBT, the mindfulness, the SMART goals, are all things you can do. And take a break from social media for periods. It really will help you with the doom scrolling because it just generates more and more anxiety the longer you follow those things.